All right. I think this is good. I hope this is good. I'm like tripping. Okay. I can minimize that. Close that. Uh, close that. All right. What are we here for? We're talking about the boys, the bums. I want to get into them. These niggas suck. They suck. They truly are. Potential man, Mr. Should've and could've, if I and would've. All right, that's what they are. Let's go into detail, right? I mean, like a little shit. Uh, shout out my nigga. Shout out my nigga Turbo. I think that's his name. Turbo Monk. Yeah, love his content. Uh, I realized that making a slideshow isn't that hard, so I decided to do it. Let's talk about the guys. All right. The intent is to critique, give like a little suggestion for like a rework, anything. These guys are bland. They really do suck. They really do need a redesign, a whole rework. I'm disappointed. I'm tired of the glaze mostly. I'm tired of what is damn near some CIA tactical glaze on them by some of my favorite creators for real. Clickbaiting the titles, insane, broken, insanely broken, with an asterisk and a thumbs down would be more realistic, because they have so much potential and it's just not there. All right, concept is very ambitious, very creative, and genuinely exciting in concept. It really got me there. It almost made me, what I'm saying, almost did that. Side slide. I've heard some other creators and other people, just what I'm saying, particular discords, talking about they're a gun buff. There are gun buffs. No, it's a debuff. All right, armor reduction is a debuff. Proccing heat is a debuff. J stars are ass on them and better on damn near anybody else, which is crazy. That's so ass on them. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it what it is. Some people call them like the best gun buff. You know who you are, and this is the second time you made some blatant lies like this. I'm very disappointed in you. Stop doing that. Stop lying to the community. Stop lying to newer players, hyping up an expectation or whatever, and then they try any other frame. It's like, wow, I feel like I've been lied to. Let me just read this. Time is one thing we can't get back. I spent mine creating this with my real genuine opinion to raise awareness for my community and because I love DE. P.S. Always evaluate where you get your info from, especially me. If I make a claim, you don't like it, motherfucker, then write it in the comments. Shit, tag me on Insta, DM me. Let's talk about it. Make a response video to this shit. I don't care. Do it. I would love to hear another opinion. I want to talk about three abilities real quick and why this synergy, in my opinion, is ass. Let's talk about it. Event Horizon, Gravatic Slash, and Chronal Ejection, Ping Pong, and Warframe. If that shit excites you, wait till you try Calervo. Teleporting at a motherfucker. Get them all connected. Now they all share the same STD. Give them one good slash. Now they're all dead. It's wonderful. Trying to maintain this synergy forces you to ignore core gameplay, feeling like a chore rather than a combo. You might like this. And you know what? I'm glad you like this. I don't. I think this shit is hot boo boo. It's hot dookie. I'd hate to have to read these all word for word, but you need to hear this. And this might be like a little long stream, maybe a little long video. Good for background noise, driving, going to sleep too. So do that. Tuck yourself in. Get your little cold water bottle. Untuck your feet with the fan. Just chill out. Event horizon. It's uneventful, slow and weak. Sucking everybody up. Uneventful, but you're sucking everybody up. Hey yo, that's wild. But yeah, it sucks. It could have been cooler. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And they'll probably buff it in like a day or two, honestly. Today is what? July 1st? It might be buffed before TennoCon, hopefully, but still won't fuck with it. It only functions if the black hole is close enough to hit as far as like gravitic slash or coronal ejection, requiring you to be in range to use its full function. Gravitic slash mostly has this problem. Coronal ejection doesn't really have this problem. It seems like it just doesn't stop. And if it does, I don't know when it stops, but yeah, I've seen it get stuck in a skybox one time. The ability moves slowly, requiring you to hit it multiple times to position it and make it go where you want it to go to work. And use energy, tangible energy, to set it up. And at that point, why even bother with this energy? Trying to require you to focus on it, and it's not engaging with the broader objectives of the game in front of you. Yeah, I don't know what I typed there. I was very tired when I made this. I've been working on this for a couple of days, with and without passion. It's very useless. Let me explain why. Suck a bunch of motherfuckers up. Motherfuckers have to be alive in order for you to do that one. So let's just say they are. So let's say your teammates didn't kill them. To what event are we trying to get to? Like, to move them. Moving things and just killing things in this game. Everything is going to die. If you're playing a solo and you can't kill them, that might be a build issue you need to evaluate with yourself. As far as modding, maybe you're not there yet. I don't know. Sucking everybody up. It just isn't. This doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me. The whole synergy slash mechanic of this and the other two ability really is the fast taxi to celestial clash. Right? This is what this really is. Let's just get us to the forest so we can have this a little scuffle. Kill everybody around us because we're two very powerful countries. And yeah, we'll make that happen. It really is just a get me there synergy. And it doesn't come out meaningful, and we'll get into more of that too. Gravitic Slash is underwhelming range and it's underpowered utility. Limited range worsens an already weakened synergy. It reaches significantly less area than comparable abilities while not streaming art for auto-guarded. I think they changed this at this point. The enemies who need this most, I think this has changed. I could be wrong. It's July 1st, so if you're playing a game, you know. Write it down in the comments. The range comparison, approximately 190% range. Thorough Strike, the most comparable and obvious ability that you would compare this to, right? 17.1 meters and a 135-degree arc. Gravitic Slash, 50.5 meters and a 67.5 arc. Why did they reduce? Why give it a lower arc? I'm cutting space open. The other guy's throwing shields. I don't know. Don't get it. Because it clock slash? Because it can kill people? To a certain extent it can. But I don't know. If I use some energy, I feel like it, hopefully it should. I don't know why Third Strikes doesn't proc any statuses. Yeah. Fix that. Buff Steinax, he's a bum too. Yeah, I said your favorite frame was a bum. I meant that shit. Pussy. Alright, coronal ejection. It lacks meaningful utility. The best function is vacuum of items. More sucking. Hey, maybe they know something I don't. Maybe they I don't know. Vacuuming items in the direction I'm already faced. Hey, I'm gonna throw this thing forward while I parkour forward. To do what? It has real. It doesn't add any excitement or gameplay value. Oh, I'm gonna throw this over there. To what end? To pull the black hole towards me? The slow thing? It should already be moving around. It should be doing its thing. It truly is just the weakest, most lackluster synergy I've seen in this game. Next to Steinax's kit. This kit's kind of boo-boo. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If it has, if the ability was shipped like this because it technically did three things. What was I writing here? Oh, it's as if the ability was shipped like this because it technically did three things: pick up items, pull the black hole, and damage enemies. Wow, this is really bad. the ability and the slideshow that I worked on. Um, it's not doing shit, bro. It's ass. Procking heat on enemies is cool, but heat inherent sucks. You don't know enough about heat inherent. Why don't you watch Cool Kid? He makes really great content. You can learn a lot from him. You should really watch that heat inherent video. I really recommend it. Its only real utility is the tedious work that is the synergy between these three abilities. The synergy is ass. Playing ping pong and Warframe. What? You just play survival? Is that what you do? Is that where it's fun at? Maybe a little defense from time to time. Probably play squads, throw motherfuckers around with the event horizon. I don't know, motherfucker. This shit don't excite me, bro. This synergy is ass. This whole shit should be reworked into something different and useful, because it can be useful. Not the picking things up thing. You can keep that there if you want. That could be like a little side bonus. That should be like the most side bonus. You should not be getting excited about picking. Wait until you find out what vacuum does. That'll really take you there. Next slide. Now, obviously, the quality and the slides dropped, and I just hit you with a flashbang. I didn't think about that. I apologize. Whoopsie. Sorry. You'll be alright though. Fuck. Let's talk about Light Sanctuary and why this shit is underwhelming. You know, a couple other YouTubers talked about this. You should also watch Cool Kids video on that too, and maybe yeah, Turbos as well. It's only videos I can recommend right now. Oh, and Emalistics as well. Very intelligent person. The damage reduction is weak. Several other frames have 90% damage reduction or damage redirection. They gave the boys 75% for what? For what? 75 for what? It's disrespectful. 90%, 10 times effective health. You know what I'm saying? That'll help. That'll help you in a lot of situations. 75. It's cool on a teammate with health. So yeah. It only works while you're physically inside the radius, which forces constant recasts or stationary gameplay. 2 thumbs down. And then the shit has to grow and expand. 3 thumbs down. Why is it not just boom? I can create stars, but I can't make this Light Sanctuary thing pop up. Fuck out of here. Which is neither fun nor effective for your team. Making this effectively here to tax you to the 4th ability. This is all here to get you to go do the little anime fight and interact with like the line of sight. Whatever motherfuckers got problems with that, issues with that, they got beef with that. I don't even care about the 4th ability. I truly don't. You can take the whole 4th ability out of the kit and buff everything else. It wouldn't phase me. The trailer made these motherfuckers look like they were so cold. Motherfuckers was ovulating. I heard on some subreddits, motherfuckers was ovulating when they saw that trailer. They get there and they see, they test it out, and they saw like the live, whatever it was like a dev stream or something. It was something. Everybody went flaccid. I had hope for the boys though. I thought maybe they had like something up their sleeve. Like Sanctuary's buns. Jade Stars. What does he even do? On Saren, he makes shit busted. Nova, it's a little silly. It does things. But on Sirius and Orion, buns. The damage, low. Utility, low. And the ability feels like a filler. Just to be here, just to be used in conjunction with Hotshot. If ability requires an arcane to be good, why is it an ability? Recreate it, buff it, do something with it. J-Stars can be so good. I have a really nice suggestion I would love for you to hear. It feels hollow, as if it's missing a thing or two. A thing or two, or 3. You know? It doesn't serve a real useful function to the kid. It could, but it doesn't. Because it's fucking weak. The synergy it does have is weak, as I already stated like 4 times. Attacks to enemies do little to no damage. It's truly lackluster. I can't stop talking about how weak it is. Very weak. Astral Shell. This ability, you know what? It does things. It's like it's there. Taunt range is 30 meters regardless of ability range. Wish it would scale with that, but that could be a problem though. This could be changed though. I haven't read the shit, the little wiki, and talked to too many motherfuckers about it. Uh, Enemies that are above 30 meters but walk to 30 meter range will be instantly taunted, which is good. That's really good. Despite visual effect, moving the decoy is stationary and spawn at your feet, putting you in direct crossfire. Duration of the decoy doesn't scale with duration mods, despite the tool tip. Now it is recastable. Why? So I can get to the so I get to the fourth, so I can do my little fight. That seems to be the theme of these boys. Cast, fight. Yeah. Why does this matter? Why do all these complaints matter? DE have made bangers for the last few frames with in-depth mechanics and abilities in which they all contribute to each other and synergize mostly well. So well, in fact, that the player typically has a dilemma on, wow, these are all so good, I don't want to subsume any of them. Or the debate, well, I don't mind not having this ability. Maybe I can experiment with this or that instead. Subsumes and whatnot. With syphilis and oregano, it's not the same debate. Or it is. But it's just flipped, it's inverted. Okay? From the opposing spectrum. Dang, all these sucks. Which is worse though? Right now for me, bottom ability. A coronal ejection. I don't really want the black hole getting pulled towards me if I'm throwing it away from me. I don't understand why that would be useful. Pull it towards me. What? Get the enemies closer. They're all ragdoll. What am I gonna do? Hit a weak point? No. Come on now. Nerfing the ability so much due to quantity. Nerfing ability so much due to quantity isn't good, especially when adding up the amount of abilities you actually have. Now, this is like a little skill I kind of made in my head about, what does this ability count for? Like, it's because some of these abilities aren't real abilities. They're not total abilities, like half abilities, this, and that. Astro Shell got a 0.5. I might reconsider that, but yeah. But as far as like the talking about nerfing the abilities because due to quantity, maybe they just didn't want to release them broken and busted and whatnot, this and that. Because it was a really ambitious update. It had so many good things. The FSR update, the camera update. Oh my God! Thank you. I love that far offset camera. And I appreciate the performance boost and the optimization that went into it. Now I know we had a lot of bugs. It was gonna be buggy. It was roach infested. But in that we got diamonds. Kill a couple of roaches, uncover even more diamonds. And we have what's that one album? The Drake and Future album. What a time to be alive. And that's how this update could feel in the near future. It's like, wow, what a time to be alive. We made it, you know? The ideas I propose for reworks are much stronger and much closer to what insane or broken should it actually look like. Honestly, if they were implemented exactly as written, they shouldn't be. They might even be too strong. I understand why DE avoids releasing overtuned frames that could break the game or cause coding issues. I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't work there. I don't be coding this shit. But I still hope Sirius and Orion get meaningful buffs in the near future because right now they're not living up to their hype. That trailer catfished me. I saw a 15 out of 10, right? I swiped right. I waited for the link up. I got the link up. Turns out, she's a fan of Elon Musk's. All right, she likes Elon Musk. That's not what I want to hear. Turns out, the first thing she asked me, you know what I'm saying? Not how's my day, but she asked me, I don't know, but she said, what'd she say? Oh, she asked me to listen to her vent about her ex. Why am I here? I don't want to be. Chuck is back. But as far as like the ability I actually have, the account I gave Event Horizon a 0.5.75. Astro Shell I gave it a half because I don't know. This shit's just, it could just do so much more potential, and it's just not there all the way. Coronal ejection 0.25 because that shit is so ass. I guess a 0.25 because it can like pick shit up and it pulls the black hole towards you. It's combined effort right there. So ass. Gravitic Slash gave it a point 0.5 because it pushes the black hole, which I don't mind give it that. And it armor strips and it procs a slash proc. It's like, it's not like it's wiping half the map. It's not Shattered Lash, and it doesn't need to be Shattered Lash. Everything has to nuke. Let's get that done right now. It's not what it has to do, but it's just so underwhelming, and it's very casty, and it's just like gotta bounce around casting the one, casting the one. I don't know. I'm trying to do all that. Light Sanctuary 0.25. It doesn't even just instantly revive you. Or just I got the whole bleed out animation. That's just ridiculous. It should just, I don't know, death gate me if I was about to die in it. Should have way more range, be persistent, all this and that. Celestial Class, I gave it a 1 because I don't care about that ability like that. Everybody else is like busting a node over line of sight and the damage on it. Like I can live without that ability. I could assume that hoe off. I could. Yeah. Let's go into some other shit. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how I feel. Coronal ejection, right? Make that shit duration based. Somehow. Same thing for Gravitic Slash. In the middle, supposed to be like a synergy bar. I don't know, motherfucker. Read what they do. They clearly do some things. I don't know, motherfucker. They just do it. That's how they were synergized. The other ones you'll see. But melee kills build stacks that grant buffs. Each stack adds an additional instance of damage that applies heat on melee hits only. Alright. Up to 3 instances of damage applied. Right? So 10% up to 15% of initial hit damage. Like scaling with strength. Like you have to reach that cap because you don't want shit to get too ridiculous, right? Final melee status chances multiplied by X being a 40% base 160. So after like mods and shit, all this and that. Like let's say you mod your joint. 100 status chance, okay, boom. We're gonna multiply that. Add 40% of that. So now I got 140. Got 100% status chance. You know what I'm saying? Get it 160. Now it's 260. Killing enemy grants allies a speed buff. 10% up to 50% stacks up to 3 times. So at a max 45% for you. And I can't remember like the max stack for like the speed buff that they did for Volt. But it's not up to me. D will figure that out. Figure out how to balance it. Just anything. Just do anything to make them good. Gravitic Slash, right? Summons Wrath, an ethereal scythe that attacks enemies whenever you do. Wrath procs Bleeding Pool on hit. Enemies' hits are marked less effective with Bleeding Pool. It reduces armor, slow the movement, and they take a slash proc as well whenever you hit them. On death, they explode, dealing blast damage and spreading Bleeding Pool to nearby enemies. Alright? This synergizes really well coronal ejection. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? The effects of coronal ejection would be applied to Gravitic Slash. Cool. Now you get all this and I don't fucking know, motherfucker. You make it work. I don't work there. Fuck. Jade Stars now have multiple unique effects based on chance. Ooh, gambling. You like that? You play gacha games. I don't. Higher ability strength increases the chance to trigger more than one effect simultaneously. Let's talk about Solar Flare. It blinds nearby enemies for 5 seconds. Scales with range about as far as like the nearbyness and duration probably for like the blindness. You don't make motherfuckers too blind, but yeah, making them 25% more vulnerable to damage. All right. Damage redirect redirects damage to the strongest enemy or X strongest enemies within range, and that can be scaled with either strength, maybe even range, as far as like how many enemies it's going to redirect to. Redirected damage is multiplied and scales with strength. So cool. You hit one enemy, the strongest enemy, you know what I'm saying? He takes even more damage. Alright. Charge Core latches onto the enemies and charges them on death. They explode, applying heat proximity by enemies. Explosion range scales with range. Damage scales with strength. This might need a line of sight. If you want to, I don't know. You figure it out, DE. Astral Shell still aggro's enemies, stores incoming damage. On expiration, the Astral Shell explodes, proccing Bleeding Pool to nearby enemies within the radius. A big one, a big radius. Alright, after that, the shell turns into a pillar of light within area, forcing enemies hit inside its radius to be more vulnerable to status damage. Alright, so like explodes, boom, there's a lingering field, not a light period like pulse out or whatever. You know, it's just there. They get hit, more vulnerable to status damage while they're in that radius. Alright. While J stars are active and standing within the range of Astral Shell, the following effects are applied. Blinded enemies have a chance to something. I was gonna write something. I didn't. Or did I? And it got erased. What do you think you should do? Leave it in the comments below. Fuck nigga. Alright. Light Sanctuary and Event Horizon. Light Sanctuary is now persistent, similar to Thermal Sunder's Thermal Transfer. The base range is doubled, expanding outward from the center. Which maybe it shouldn't even expand. Maybe it should just pop up and just be how it is. Damage reduction. 40% base now, up to 90% max. Now you have weapon buffs too. 10% damage vulnerability, stacks up to 50%, separate from viral. Cool. When hitting an enemy, to get that damage vulnerability, you get a buff now, 30% ammo efficiency, 30% fire rate / attack speed, and a 25% chance to ricochet weak point hits to nearby enemies. So only ricochets if you hit a weak point, and it has a chance to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Event Horizon. The base radius is now doubled. The black hole now orbits you and seeks out enemies within a range and pulls them inward. So like, you know what I'm saying, it's orbiting you. It spots a motherfucker, goes get him. Now it's orbiting you again. This I'm not really too much of a fan of. A lot of people didn't like this when I suggested it, and that's fine. Holding down your ping ability can mark a location for the black hole. Ragdolled enemies receive slash procs that scale with duration and a number of affected enemies. So the ragdoll that gets slash procs, duration scales with duration as well, and the number of enemies afflicted. So the more enemies you have affected, the bigger the fucking slash proc is, the more you get over frequency. Or you can have this Event Horizon that can be either casted on an area or an enemy within up to 2 instances. Max 4, scales with whatever. Duration extended for 25 seconds at base. A star floats above the event horizon that reflects damage to all damage taken to enemies' weak points. Each instance of damage proc slash on enemies, 100% chance, cannot go lower than this, even if you mod for like negative. So like basically, like, you have the black hole right here, right? Here's a star. Shoot the star, it'll like reflect to like their weak points and whatnot for heat. I was gonna write at the bottom, like you have like another star. You shoot that, it does heat. This one does slash or whatever I said. Motherfucker, you know what it is. The damage reflects and the chance that another slash proc will be applied are scalable with strength, so maybe it applies 2 slash procs. The synergy, hitting the star on the event horizon while under the effects of Jay's lights will do the following. For the duration of Jade's Sanctuary, damage vulnerability, ammo efficiency, fire attack speed, and chance to weak points is now doubled. So this incentivizes you to cast a black hole and do something with it. It incentivizes you to aim for like the little shit and the little shit at the bottom too. And if you do that, you get this whole shebang right there. Cool. They don't have to be inside that to get this buff, but this buff will be applied as long as Light Sanctuary is happening. So yeah. And with all these differences, I said this is actually completely broken. This should not be the exact way it is. This should have to be nerfed somehow. Certain aspects and whatnot. Alright, conceptual change though. Concerning Pride and Wrath. Pride and Wrath are a very key part of who the boys seem to be. So much so that they get the same weapon and even evolves differently with them. With that being said, they should somehow be implemented into their kit, with either implementing them into their 1st and 4th ability, also making so that if you have no weapon, melee equipped, slash melee equipped, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. They each use their respective weapons when they are played, or something of the sort. Alright, there are a lot of ways to implement this. The problem I can see with the dev team countering would be somehow balance it when / if the said information stages were to happen. The case in point I have, make runners 4 and exalted. Them motherfuckers really want that 4 to be exalted. They might dabble with that, try to figure out how to balance that. Me, like I said, I don't care about the 4th whatsoever. I do wish Pride and Wrath were incorporated into the kit somehow though. A bit more, because it's a key part of who they are, seemingly. Motherfuckers, it's the same shit upside down, if I'm not mistaken. And they gave them those 2 different names. It's the same fucking blade. You got it, gang. Oh, and that's it. Thank you for coming to the Slide Tech Talk. Now we gotta talk about some shit. specifically certain content creators, right? Glazing these niggas, calling them insane and broken, and things of that sort. They are all right and okay, and that's being generous. Why do I have a problem with this? Right? Jay, why you got a problem with this? Why is that such a big deal? It's always a big deal. Motherfucker, when you are a big part of this game's, I guess, community, have a certain amount of power, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers listen to you, they take your advice, and you spit bullshit. Or you spitting like you hyping it up too much. Uh that's damn near disingenuous. And especially when you're willing to critique and complain about other things. These motherfuckers are not insane. They're bums in every timeline. He's a bum in his timeline, he's a bum in his timeline. The most notable thing about him is that he killed himself in a different timeline. Cool, I guess. And Vino wants him, so he must be like that somehow, some aspect of his life. But yeah, no, bro. Stop lying to people. Stop glazing. And I don't want to have to. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I'm gonna be 300. All right. Uh, Flo, Kai, and maybe somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was, but I would generally say Flo and Kai are two very big Warframe creators. 195 subs for him. I think Kai is getting up there too now. He's getting like that, yeah. Hold up, what my boy looking like? Open link a new tab. How many you got? A lot. A lot. Pussy. A lot. He's doing his shit. Right? But call Sirius Ryan broken. That's just cap. Especially when you're willing to acknowledge the fact that where was it? It wasn't too long ago. Something about Pride and Wrath being kind of not Pride and Wrath. Like even the community posts, like what was it? What was it? More of them has like a melee problem or something. I don't know. It was something recent. Oh yeah, right here. Pride, Wrath, Sun and Moon. Albums that do absolutely nothing unique, yet should all, by all accounts, have at least some reason to use the title. It looks cool. I agree. And I wish you had the same energy for like Sirius and Orion. I really do think they suck, and I think you think they suck. I do think you think they suck because I know you know when shit is broken. I know you know it is broken. This shit right here is a problem. This bitch right here, she's a problem. You feel me? Uh, broken. I say Equinox is pretty. Yeah, it's a very good nuke in general. Like I said, like nigga, I love the shit you do. You are a great creator, but you lied. I'm just maybe use like a little hype off the shit, you know, clickbait titles. I get that, but don't clickbait this because you have power, and so does Flow to a certain extent. And Cool Kid's getting there too. I really need you to like, hey, keep doing your shit. CK, fuck, you getting up there. I love that for you. But yeah, it's completely dog shit. Not insane. I don't want to say dog shit. Completely, complete, maximum potential. Bruh. Like, let's keep it a buck, right? One of y'all said War Prime, and I'm pretty sure Kai said it too. Like War Prime is like, eh. Some like the melees was kind of just post right there. I'm excited for this collab coming up. I hope that shit is yeah. I don't know, man. It has a weapons problem. I wonder what people have said. Do I think guns and melees have had an issue? I don't know. I think melees are having some issues as of late. Oh, like right here. Yeah, we already said that. Yeah, bro. Just don't do that, Kai. Keep it a buck. Monk, real nigga. This is criminally low. And you've been doing great, fucking fantastic work. Moog too. Hey, hurry up and post fucking build pioneers. Ho ass nigga. Fuck. I worked hard on that shit. On the kind of fix. Yeah. What happened? I don't know, bro. He was being extremely honest, and I appreciate this shit because it's true. For example, let's go to the wiki real quick. Parents book for murder. Oh, damn. 7-year old, 255. That's child abuse. That's unfortunate. Oh goodness, that should not have happened to that young man. Let's see. I'm trying to see where can I find the releases, the release orders. I don't know. Okay, releases, right? Let's see what they went band for band. They gave us. I'm not gonna count the primes. Even though it's damn near a rework on what they did, and I think it was classified as a rework. It might as well have been. That's like it's damn near a whole new frame. I should count it, but I don't. I kind of don't want to. Steinex, he's just a bum, so he's not on this list. Let's go one. All right, one. Oh, damn it! Can I get it? Two, three, four. Noko came out. Rexia 5. I think. I'm not gonna count it about. Temple of 6. Sight. Damn motherfucker. 7. Kome. 8. Jade 9. Dante 10. Out of the last 10, 11 frames, they've dropped some shit. They dropped some heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Almost went 10 for 10 with these last releases. And then they dropped the ball. They hit the backboard. They didn't airball. They didn't hit rim. They hit the backboard. But they can rewind time, eternalism, and buff these niggas. Buff them. They're so tough. They're too cool. And this shouldn't, like, the feedback shouldn't discourage designers and creators and whatnot. Because I know it was a lot of work. I know it was a lot of learning. I'm so happy my favorite dev team in the whole wide world is learning how to do the coolest shit ever with the coolest game ever. Because once they learn how to do that, it's just more fun for us. I can keep playing with my niggas. We gonna keep doing the fucking EDA, ETA. We gonna keep doing the fucking cracking relics, just talking shit. You know, it's so fun. I've been playing this shit since I was like what, 2015, May 31st, 2015. I was like 13, turning 14. No, I was already, yeah, I was. Damn. That's when I got it on Steam. Last day of school type shit. But yeah, bro, I love this fucking game. The light went out. Oh, spooky in this shit. Hold up. Where's my OBS? I can see my black ass. I know. I like that chocolate. Hold up. Let me plug this light back in. Oh, and there's no music playing right now. Because I was going to like do like a review and like go over a video specifically. I'm too tired to do that. I am. Instead, well, and then Lord Lubris. I'm finna bookmark this. I feel like he might have some good content. He got 2K subs, so maybe he knows what he's talking about. I'm not really saying anything different than other creators as far as like just their abilities and the whole kit just being kind of weak. But goodness gracious, like I need motherfuckers to understand that. Hold up, turn on controller. These motherfuckers having so much potential really is kind of just, it comes into question the entire game because like if you really think about it, who else is kind of like this too? Now, a lot of frames are underpowered at this point as far as like what they could do, what they need to do. I'd reckon I'd damn near say, would I rather use Equinox at this point? I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, 3 of the abilities don't appease me. Jade Stars is kind of just, it's like it's in my face, but it's not what it's supposed to be, so I don't even want to play with it. Hey yo. Oh. Stynex they're down there with Stynex. Corvex is better than them. I said it and I meant it too. He is. That's a bold claim. That's one of them damn near rage baiting claims. Don't mind this fashion. I don't play this dude. But yeah. Let's see. Damn. He groups up motherfuckers better. He lines them up to get blown down. You can full strip with this motherfucker too. So there's that. This is just, I don't know. Don't hit me, hit each other. That's good. Status immunity too. Damn. It's beautiful, right? Status immunity. Status effects. I mean, damn. What's not to like about him at that point when you compare him? And I never really liked Corvex like that. So what does that tell you? Kind of mobile, if you think about it. I don't know, bro. I hope they do something about him soon. Hope they fix the boy soon. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, or dislike. You know what I'm saying? Write a little J. You might be one of the silliest motherfuckers I know. You didn't consider this, and that. And if I left anything down there, write that down there too. But yeah.